Christchurch City Council have proposed a new freedom camping bylaw to be decided on Thursday. The bylaw has been in development over the past 3 months, with council staff considering input from people or agencies who may be affected. Christchurch City Councillor David East says that the majority of the campers are a result of the rebuild.
A lot of our freedom campers are our rebuild workers. Looking through the report that's going up on Thursday, there was an interview done at New Brighton, I think 24 freedom campers, and the bulk of them were rebuild workers or people looking for work.
The bylaw suggests banning freedom camping within the 4 avenues, in the main business areas of Lyttelton and Akaroa, and in the New Brighton North Ramp car park. Also in the parking area around the public slipway at Takamatua and along part of the foreshore at Wainui and French Farm. It also restricts freedom camping in residential areas of the city to be certified self-sufficient vehicles and limits their stay to 3 nights in one location in any 30-day period. Vehicles without onboard toilet facilities will be given a restricted number of areas to park through the bylaw for only short periods.
Generally speaking, I suppose the self-contained freedom campers are, shall we say, more responsible. Their effluent and byproducts are all kept on board, and there are no issues. It's the uncontained vehicles that cause the issues, and unfortunately, a lot of people are reasonably responsible. It's this minority that caused the problem, and freedom camping's been part of New Zealand folklore for years.
But how much effort will it take to enforce this proposed bylaw?
One of the downsides to having a bylaw is it has to be enforceable. And unfortunately, some of the bylaws that we have, whilst they have good intentions, it's very hard to actually enforce them. And there will be a cost to council. I'm thinking somewhere, 100,000 plus a year to enforce freedom camping bylaws and provisions, and that's going to be difficult.
Anyone that doesn't comply will be slapped with a $200 fine. The council have received 83 complaints so far this year, mainly in the North Brighton area.
The 2 key areas that have caused some concern have been New Brighton and Akaroa, and a few other parts on the peninsula as well, but predominantly those areas there. And I think you may have seen some statistics, about 83 complaints have been received, and probably at least 60-70% of those related to New Brighton and Waimari.
David says that there's still a long way to go for the proposed bylaw.
There's a lot of work still to be done. As I said, it's got to go through the Strategy and Finance Committee, then it'll go to Council, out for public consultation, and finally hearings panels and adoption. It'll be interesting to see how a lot of it evolves. I think we need to have a very long and hard look at how much of a problem are we trying to deal with. Can we adequately deal with it, or are we really just opening up a can of worms that's going to be forever chasing our tail with?
The proposed bylaw will be presented to the Council's Strategy and Finance Committee on Thursday. Chelsea Daniels, CTV News.